Late. Evidence 2.
What is a lake? According to the Water Framework Directive, a lake is a body of still surface continental water whose surface area exceeds 50 up. They are deposited in depressions on the ground, forming temporary bodies of water. Types of lakes. The type of lakes are defined according to the origin of formations, tectonic plates. These are lakes that are filled by depressions created by faults and folding. Volcanic lakes. They are lakes that are formed after the circular subsides after the extinction of a crater of a volcano. Endorheic lakes. They are lakes that form in the depressions in the earth's surface that have no outlet to the sea. Pelagic lakes. They are lakes formed by pipes.
Types of lakes Part 2. Karst lakes. These are lakes that occupy depressions formed by limestone soils due to karst phenomenon. Alluvial lakes are lakes that are formed by the accumulation of water when its natural outlet is obstructed by abandoned alluvium from a river or torrent. Glacial lake. They are lakes formed on the large basins excavated by glaciers. Coastal lakes and lagoons. They originate at the mouth of rivers. Inlets and outlets of water in a lake. The usual water input to a lake comes from streams, rivers, precipitation, groundwater, and some things from glacial meltwater, depending on what type of lake it is. Lakes that do not have water flow outlets are called closed lakes. On the contrary, lakes that do have an outlet through surface or groundwater flows are called open lakes. In closed lakes, water outflows occur through evaporation, increasing the salinity of the lake.
Inlets and outlets of water in a lake. Part 2. Ask for open lakes. The outflow of water connotes evaporation and effluents whose volume of outflow will depend on the level of the lake. The capacity of the effluent channel, typically open lake, tend to have many surface tributaries, although only one surface effluent. Disappearance of the lake. A lake can physically disappear due to the loss of water or filling with the sediments and other materials. A lake can also disappear on a chemical, biological level without its physical disappearance being necessary.
List of the 5 largest lakes in the world. Caspian Sea. Firstly, as we read already, now there is the Caspian Sea with length of 371,000. This is located between the states of Azerbaijan, Iran, Kazakhstan, Russia, and Turkmenistan. Lake Superior with 82,414. Lake Superior is located between the United States and Canada in the area popularly known as the Five Great Lakes. I also know how to be fit by more than 100 drives. This North American body of water has a large number of first species in the freshwater lake. List of the 5 largest lakes in the world. Lake Victoria in third place with Finn. The largest lake in Africa, Lake Victoria, is extensive area 69,475 square kilometers, covers the coast of Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. However, compared to other large lakes, its depth is only 53 meters in the deepest part. Lake Huron is the second of the 5 Great Lakes with a surface area of 9,596 square kilometers and depth of 229 meters inside. You can find Matthew Island. The largest in Iceland is the world located in a freshwater lake.
List of the 5 largest lakes in the world. 3. Lake Victoria. In third place we find the largest lake in Africa, Lake Victoria, and space area 69,485 square kilometers, cover the coast of Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. However, compared to other lakes, in depth in only 83 meters in its deepest parts. Lake Huron. Lake Huron is the second of the 5 Green Lakes, with a surface area of 59,596 square kilometers and a depth of 229 meters. Inside you can find Manitoulin Island, the largest island in the world located in freshwater lake. List of the 5 largest lakes in the world. Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is the only one of the 5 Great Lakes that is located solely on its soil, making it the largest in the entire United States. Is 57,750 square kilometers batted the coast of Chicago and Milwaukee. Lake Tanganyika, with a length of no more or no less than 673 kilometers long. The total surface area of this lake is 32,893 square kilometers and is located in the Great Valley, crossing the territories of Burundi, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Tanzania, and Zambia.
List of the 5 largest lakes in the world. Lake Bike. It is the deepest on the outer planet. If you want to reach its bottom, we tell you that is 1137 meters deep. This immense body of fresh water located in Russia can also but the clarity and get biodiversity of its water cycle is home to more than 1885 species of plants and 1550 species of animals. Great Big Lake, located in Canada, it occupies an area of 31,080 kilometers on. It named to the large number of birds that come here to feast and drink as well, because of the shape. List of the 5 largest lakes in the world. Lake Malawi, with an area of 29,600 square kilometers. Lake Malawi, also known as NAFS, Nisa, is one of the lakes with the greatest species diversity on the planet, that to its wide variety of fish species. Great Slave Lake, with a surface area of 28,930 square kilometers and a maximum depth of 614 meters in it, can boast of being the deepest lake in all of North America. In addition, it is a place with frequent fishing lovers, thanks to the great abundance of trout that inhabit its waters.
Why is important to take care of lakes? The importance of lakes lies in the fact that they are a source of life and an economic and resource source for the place where they are developed, and that they can also be an accessible source, and we put your efforts into keeping them in good condition and protecting them from the dangers they pose, human and natural activities. What dangers threaten the conservation of lakes? These are contamination from human source, use of pesticides, herbicides, antibiotics, or natural, as the climatic factors caused by both anthropogenic phenomena that produce climate change and natural ones that lead to droughts and desertification of the climate on the planet, and by the growing urbanization of the territory. The quality of a lake's water can be evaluated with abiotic parameters or abiotic parameters, presence of organisms and microorganisms that indicate good or bad water quality.
Consequence of pollution in lakes. Contaminated water is not only difficult to treat, but it also affects the environment in these important ways. Disrupts the food chains, limits biodiversity, increase the cost and energy use of water treatment. Water supply decreases, causes disasters, leads to high mortality rates in children. Actions to prevent lake pollution. Do not throw garbage in water sources. Prevent sewage from reaching rivers. Do not pollute rivers with factory waste. Do not be with soap in rivers. Do not cut down trees. Never pour oil through the citizens of our homes. Finally, those are the sources of information that we use. That will be all. Thank you for your attention.